Nestled amidst the misty eastern Himalayas, the Imphal Valley unfolds like a vibrant tapestry woven with emerald rice paddies and sapphire lakes. This ancient land is home to the Meitei people, custodians of a rich cultural heritage passed down through generations. Their lives, deeply intertwined with the rhythms of nature, are a testament to the delicate balance between humanity and the environment. But this tranquility, like the delicate wings of a butterfly, can be easily shattered. For the valley, a jewel of India, also lies in the shadow of nature's wrath, vulnerable to the unpredictable forces that shake the very foundations of their existence. It began on a day much like any other. The sun, a celestial artist, painted the sky with hues of orange and gold, casting long shadows across the valley. Farmers tended to their fields, children played in the streets, and the air buzzed with the familiar sounds of life. But high above, in the heart of a churning storm, an ominous transformation was taking place. The air, thick with moisture, collided with a blast of frigid air, crystallizing into countless icy stones. What began as a gentle shower quickly escalated into a deafening roar. Hailstones, some the size of fists, rained down with unrelenting fury, transforming the idyllic landscape into a scene of chaos and destruction. The once vibrant fields were now battered and scarred, their crops shredded by the icy onslaught. Homes, their roofs no match for nature's artillery, lay in ruins, their inhabitants left to grapple with the sudden and devastating blow. In the aftermath, the true extent of the damage became chillingly clear. Over 100 homes reduced to rubble, their foundations shattered, their walls caved in. The storm, a stark reminder of nature's raw power, had left an indelible mark on the valley and its people. The monsoon season, a time of both life-giving rain and lurking danger, arrived in the valley with its usual intensity. The air, heavy with moisture, crackled with an unseen energy. Dark clouds gathered on the horizon, shrouding the valley in an ominous twilight. As the storm raged, a blinding flash illuminated the sky, followed by a deafening clap of thunder that reverberated through the valley. Lightning, a force of unimaginable power, had struck, not once, but multiple times, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. In the blink of an eye, lives were forever changed. Farmers seeking shelter under a lone tree were caught in the deadly path of the lightning. Families huddled together in their homes were torn apart by the unforgiving bolt. The air, once filled with the sounds of life, was now heavy with the silence of loss. The aftermath was a scene of unimaginable grief and sorrow. Families, their faces etched with pain, mourned the sudden loss of their loved ones. The community, bound by shared tragedy, came together to offer support and comfort in the face of such profound loss. Yet, the scars of that fateful day, like the burn marks left by lightning, would forever remain etched in their hearts. The Earth, seemingly a symbol of unwavering stability, has a hidden life of its own. Deep beneath the surface, tectonic plates grind and shift, their immense power capable of unleashing chaos in the blink of an eye. For the people of the Imphal Valley, this hidden world revealed itself with terrifying force. It began subtly at first, a barely perceptible tremor that rippled through the ground. Then, without warning, the earth lurched violently, shaking with a ferocity that defied comprehension. Buildings swayed precariously, their foundations groaning under the immense strain. Walls cracked and crumbled, sending dust and debris raining down onto the streets below. Panic gripped the valley as people, caught off guard by the sudden and violent upheaval, stumbled and fell in their desperate attempts to reach safety. The earthquake, a stark reminder of nature's untamed power, left a trail of destruction in its wake. Homes and businesses, once symbols of security and prosperity, lay in ruins. Roads, lifelines connecting communities, were torn apart, making access for aid and rescue efforts a daunting challenge. The air, thick with dust and the smell of fear, bore witness to the scale of the disaster. As if the earthquake's wrath wasn't enough, the skies opened up, unleashing a torrent of water upon the already wounded valley. Rivers, swollen by days of relentless rainfall, overflowed their banks, engulfing homes and businesses in a sea of muddy water. The flood, a relentless force of nature, swept through the valley, leaving behind a trail of devastation. Crops, already scarce after the hailstorm, were completely decimated, raising the specter of famine. Homes already damaged by the earthquake were flooded, their interiors transformed into swamps. The floodwaters, a breeding ground for disease, brought with them a new wave of suffering. Waterborne illnesses, like invisible enemies, spread rapidly through the cramped and unsanitary conditions of makeshift shelters. The air, thick with humidity and the stench of decay, became heavy with the sound of coughs and the cries of the sick. Medical facilities, already stretched thin by the earthquake, were overwhelmed by the sheer number of people in need of care. In the aftermath of the flood, as the waters receded, they revealed a landscape scarred by destruction and despair. The once fertile fields of the Imphal Valley now lay barren, stripped bare by the relentless floodwaters. The earthquake and the flood had not only ravaged the land, but had also shattered the delicate balance of life in the valley. Food, once plentiful, became a precious commodity. Markets, usually bustling with activity, stood empty, their stalls bare. The scarcity, a silent and insidious threat, began to pit neighbor against neighbor. Desperation gnawed at the fabric of the community, fraying the bonds that had held them together for generations. Tempers flared, fueled by hunger and the fear of survival. Arguments over dwindling resources escalated into violence, shattering the peace that had once defined their way of life. The very essence of their being, their spirit of unity and cooperation, was being tested in the crucible of scarcity. The Imphal Valley, once a sanctuary of peace, now bears the scars of nature's fury. Yet amidst the ruins, the spirit of the Meitei people shines through. Their resilience, their unwavering determination to rebuild their lives, is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. But the story of the Imphal Valley is not just a tale of tragedy and resilience. It is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of humanity and the natural world.